Hey everybody, how's it going? Yogurt here. Hope you're all doing well and having a fantastic afternoon, night, day, morning. Went out of order there, but whatever it happens to be for you, wherever you happen to be and whenever you happen to be watching this, I hope you're doing well and staying safe and healthy out there. Welcome to episode 36 of my Control Let's Play series. We're getting up there, be over 40 soon. Alright, and picking up right where we left off last night, still the quest, the face of the enemy. We just cleansed the transit corridor control point, saved, and that's where we left off, so that's where we're picking up. We're still looking for the projector from the ordinary AWE. Supposedly that's what opened the door for the Hiss to come in the FBC in the first place, the oldest house. If all of that is completely foreign to you, you might want to catch up on previous Let's Play episodes before watching this one. If you would like to do so, there's a link down in the description. Probably a card going to be popping up right around now as well to that playlist so you can catch up. Also, do click the like and subscribe buttons, helps me out a lot, and click that bell notification icon. That way you get notified anytime I post a new Controlled Let's Play, 6 days a week, every day but Saturday, or go live. Doing the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt live streaming right now, and doing that Tuesdays and Thursdays, 6:30 p.m. Pacific. And Saturdays 10:15 a.m. Pacific. But yeah, let's get on with episode 36 now, shall we? Alright. Full health. I'm thinking... Yep, seems to be the way we need to go. Access the ordinary AWE area by rotating the turntable tracks. Alright. Well, paying enough attention apparently. I'm not in the right spot. I do like the changing weapon animation, the little flip and everything. Let's see what nice. Erratically. I want you low enough I can seize you, and that would be helpful. Not before I got hit, but at least now I have an ally. Allies still alive? I don't think so, but looks like everybody else is dead too, so I'm in good shape. Alright. Oh, there's an astral spike. Good thing I can fly. Rotating the turntable tracks.
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
Probably. It's usually how these things work. Make that effect. There's there. So I need to blow that one up. I don't know that I need to blow the other one up, but I did.
A way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
Yeah, I'm looking for the control panel, but I'm pretty sure now that I'm thinking about it, I gotta break those things off too, so it'll go. Alright, where is this bridge operator? I did just back myself into a corner. I mean, I did back myself into a corner, but hopefully not one that the astral spike will corner me in. Alright. Still unclear as to what that overgrown business is. I don't know if it's part of the Hiss or something else. Or chat teeth. Alright. Well, that's gonna be related to the one we read about the teeth versus dog earlier. So over here. I find it interesting that we had to rotate it as opposed to just opening the door. I mean, I get it, it's probably not going to open the doors if you don't rotate it, but still. Because we obviously can go through the door and we had to get up here to rotate it, so we're right here. It's just interesting. But that did the trick. Is there anything down there I need to be aware of or get? Doesn't look like it. Not worth messing with the astral spike, I don't think. Alright, little anti-rooms with stuff. Remote thought, cool. Materials to upgrade my stuff are always appreciated. I'm not sure if the way was to come down here or proceed up there, to be honest. Down here now. See what down here gets us. We're going the same way, just beneath instead of the dark rock. Hello. Oh, you're one of the invisible ones. Yeah, you wanna have... Didn't have a grenade launcher last time. No, I do. All I can think of is now I have a machine gun. I had to try and do the Hans Gruber voice. Alan Rickman. R.I.P. Now I have a grenade launcher. Ha ha ha. Mother bleeper. It's more appropriate for the context of this, but you know. I guess that kind of would have been appropriate there given the yippee-ki-yay, but you know. Whatever. Get something there. No. Can't get there. I guess. Apparently. It's unfortunate. Probably can somewhere else at some point, but... Okay, well that's interesting. Need to hit melee there. Tropic Echo, okay. I get it, I need to power that. Just trying to figure out if that's going to open the doors, and if it does, where's it going to lead? Because it got down here by way of way I didn't expect. Over here. I'm not 100% sure where I am is the general point. I think I'm on the other side of... Never mind. Okay, I need another one. Where is it? Turn lights on and opened the elevator. Powered the elevator. Which thankfully didn't have any enemies on it. Search for the slide projector, object of power. Okay, I guess I'm where I need to be anyway. Okay, it's doing a lot of damage to him, it's not quite as much as I was expecting. And I'm dead. I knew that was coming. As low as my health was going in there, and when I saw what I was up against, I was pretty sure I was toast. So, I guess, depending on where it puts me back, okay. All things considered, this is not big of a deal. It's annoying. And yes, I'm just floating because... Alright, so this confirms basically what I was thinking, where I had to go down there anyway to get through where I needed to go. So yeah, where it put me is on the other side of that door. I just hadn't noticed earlier whether or not that door was open or closed, so really I only had one path, which was to come down here. Which is kind of what I suspected was going to be the case, I just hadn't confirmed it yet. No, I haven't. This whole area looks cool. I mean, the whole building looks cool, obviously. You know, I talk about it all the time, and the architecture, the design style, I mean, the game and everything. It's super cool. Because it's industrial, but not. It's an underground bunker, but old and futuristic all at the same time. Probably all those things are characteristic of brutalism architecture style. My friend Gray informed me existed, and that this largely is. Didn't know that was a style of architecture until he told me. Makes sense, and it's a, you know, fitting name for the type, I just never knew it. I also don't know a great deal about architecture, to be honest, so... I just now noticed you can see her roots. Super cool detail. Alright. Okay. This is going better because I took out the shield guy. That was probably a big part of the problem before. You were one of those. This warped? Either this warped. I can also, wait, no, he's not one of the invisible ones. It's not doing as much damage as I would like it to be against him. Is it just a bunch of the wrong tool for the job? Yes, it is. That took him down pretty quick. Your shields and then a couple of shots took him down. Alright, good. I like fighting that close at quarters with that kind of guy, but I don't have anything. Because my melee sucks, I need to upgrade it. I keep prioritizing other things over it, because they all seem more useful and for the most part have been, I feel. But I need to make it slightly more of a priority because it's just super weak, so I don't even use it for the most part. Oh, that's cool looking. Bear with me while I take some pictures here. I was gonna say, will it not let me take a picture here for no apparent reason? Player. Roll. guess that's as straight as we're gonna get. Fine. I can kind of fix it that way. Now you don't notice. That actually looks better. Alright, oops. Okay. That one's just always fun. Feel like I'll use them for backgrounds or something. Oops, didn't mean to take that one. Alrighty. Gotta get photos every now and again, and this isn't the kind of game where I can save it and go back and take my time taking it later, because it's not that kind of game. Well, that's surprising that he didn't have this one. Oh, so if I hold it for long enough, it will launch more than one. That's... just realized that. Okay, we've gotten all kinds of things to read. I'm sure I have to press that button on the wall, the red button. Correspondence. Work chat teeth. Guess who just had to inspect an inbound delivery of like 100 teensy tiny little boxes? Me, that's who. And you know what was inside each one? A single human tooth. Fucking gross. It would be, but not as bad as the dead dog that the guy replied to him about later. Airplane evaluation order, altered examination request, airplane wreckage. Summary, the airplane in question has been brought in from a private airfield located in the town of Redacted, Cincinnati. It is suspected to be connected to the Redacted AWE, see case file Redacted for details, and is being evaluated for altered status. The plane is currently being stored in the transit corridor in the containment sector, brought there through the New York subway tunnel. The plane is currently being stored in the transit corridor in the containment sector, brought here through the New York subway tunnel. Special access redacted for more information on tunnel redacted and links to urban legends centered on ghost stations, abandoned tracks, and redacted. See file 412-4521. The plane's black box is currently being evaluated for redacted, and initial readings have been taken by a research team, though no altered status has yet been detected. Refer to file, etc. for full report. Compiled by Dr. Hubert Tan, research specialist, by order of Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. So that's really cool. They're even bringing in some of the New York subway legends and everything. Again, just merging all kinds of archetypes and making everything super cool and familiar. Ordinary AWE Stage 1.A-Dump Witness Testimonies. The first slide was a room with dirty wallpaper and dolls on a shelf. There were lots of dolls. That would be Dylan, interview from 2002. The house was empty, no one lived there. We played in there a lot. It was our secret playhouse. Jesse, therapy session 2010. I went to school with Neil. Some kids called him Nosebleed Neil. Note, likely Neil Hosenberg, missing. It was mean. He had asthma. Tom, note, likely Tom Barlow, missing, and his gang. Freddie, note, likely Frederick Bartwell, missing. Hugo, note, no one by this name was found in public records, bullied him. We brought Neil to the dump to play. Dylan, interview 2002. Extrapolated information, unconfirmed existence of additional slide, designated house. Interesting. Let's see what's on the other side before I press the button if I can. Well, can't see anything. Feel like I'm hearing an astral spike. Ordinary AWE to the right, transit corridor behind us. Okay, so we can go. Hearing, I don't like it. Making nervous.
You're listening to America Overnight, celebrating 29 years, shining a light in the shadows. Thanks for staying with us. Here's our first call.
Tell us anything?
What I'm about to tell you, if they found out, I don't know what would happen. If who found out, brother? The men in the suits. They told me it was an industrial accident, but this is something else. Something nobody talks about. Ordinary. This certainly doesn't sound very ordinary, caller.
No,
Not
smart ass.
ordinary. Ordinary. It's a town. And it wasn't an industrial
damn it.
accident. I mean, that's what they said. But that's bullshit. Whoa,
Who's they?
Caller. It may be 2 a.m., but we're still a family show. I'm sorry. It's just, my brother was there. They said the town was destroyed, but it wasn't. I went there. The people are gone, but the town's there. It's still there. So the population of an entire town disappears, yet the town remains. Tell me, was the phrase, "there is no salvation," written anywhere?
Really? Come on, dude.
I'm not sure. The same thing happened in Brazil in 23, a village called
Okay. I thought he was trying to be an
More than
ass.
600 people just up and left. The government said they were fleeing guerrilla forces, but we know the truth. A mass abduction, as predicted by my regular guest, Dr. Quincy Reagan. Abduction? You mean aliens?
Interesting.
That's bullshit! I know they're lying! Now, I
Not
warned you about the
aliens.
language, caller. I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut you off.
Come on, it's 2
Good
a.m.,
timing,
dude.
too. It's time for a short break. Hang in there. America Overnight will be right back.
No such thing as a family show at 2 a.m. Come on. Ordinary summary. Okay.
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our
Perfect that
world
it actually does
in the
that.
form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes
Interesting.
through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to
crazy.
control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection?
Could go either way, I guess.
We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions. Or die trying.
Well, many do try. Trying. Get this up. Game. Okay, get out of the box, Jesse. Don't be like my dog. You have to get in the box. Actually, he sticks his head in it because he wants to sniff it, but not relevant to the moment at hand. This game does a really good job of, as much as you don't know what's going on, the way they explain it. Alright, we listened to both of those in their entirety already. They feed it to you bit by bit, so it makes sense, and they do such a great job. It's been talked about in the comments of a lot of videos, again with my subscriber Gray Chaos, how they bring in so many different archetypes. I mentioned it a moment ago too, before his, and then he used the word. It makes it all so familiar, so it makes it easier to learn all of this and kind of digest the game's universe, so to speak. But yeah, at the same time, they give you little bits at a time, so you kind of, you learn, you're confused, but you're kind of, you know what's going on at the same time. They do a really good job of it, better than a lot of other games. Ordinary AWE Stage 4+A, Town Proper Witness Testimonies. Jesse and me followed the dung monkeys to the cave. There was a lot of them. More of the kids from town had joined up. It was really scary. Jesse grabbed the projector and we ran as fast as we could. They chased us. I fell and hurt my knee. Jesse tried to help me, but the dung monkeys were coming. They were just about to get us. Then Neil showed up. Neil looked like a dog, like a melted dog. But I knew it was him. Interesting. Neil said it a lot of times he didn't like being a boy because Tom just beat him up. I think he liked being a dog. Dylan Faden, interview in 2002. The projector wouldn't turn off, so we changed the slide to the hand. I heard her immediately. She promised to help. Jesse Faden in therapy session in 2010. Jesse said we should call her Polaris. It's because she was doing stars at school. Dylan Faden, interview 2002. Extrapolated information, additional slide designated hand, SID 36, is verified and in Bureau possession. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity designated Dog Neil, EID 919930. Well, I haven't heard anything about Neil yet. That's the first forum. Ordinary summary, AWE 24, event summary. An AWE occurred in the town of Ordinary caused by an object of power slide projector ID OOP-15, discovered by local children at the dump outside of town. When a specific set of slides are used in the projector, the projected images open doorways to other dimensions. Multiple slides were used by the children, resulting in the disappearance of the town's adult population. Unintended, but, you know, actually, kids probably do wish the adults would all go away at various times, so, you know. Event response. On August 30th, 2002, siblings Dylan Faden, 10 years old, see page 6 materials, and Jesse Faden, 11 years old, see page P7 materials. Okay, they're a year apart. I couldn't remember if they told us or not. Were playing at the local dump when they found a discarded slide projector, COOP-15, case file, and Darling presentations, redacted for details. A team led by Director Trench and Dr. Darling arrived at the site on September 14th. The AWE had ended, but the team found the Faden children, who led them to the slide projector and the slides, which had been burned with the exception of one. Jesse escaped when agents attempted to detain the pair. In total, 17 surviving individuals were found in the town. All of them were brought in for questioning and tests. See interviews redacted and prime candidate program files redacted. Okay. Well, a lot of information. Doesn't exactly tell us what. What's in there? Not going there yet? Because I can't get it? I haven't gotten in there yet. I'm seeing down there for sure. I know what I'm seeing there. A bunch of bad guys. How nondescript. Various his-corrupted agents. Ordinary AWE Stage 2. Stuff to get. Listen in a minute. But first I'm going to take these guys out, because I'm not sure when they're going to come to life and attack me, and I'd rather just get rid of them and not be surprised by them. Come on, do it before I start getting shot. Perfect. Blow myself up. Yeah, my helper did a lot for me. One headshot and took him down. What the hell? Oh, the whatchamacallit, the seas must have worn off and then he died.
Annual evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carla Vaughn. The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the Gunner's psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan? Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Pascal?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
He's never out. He didn't want to come, did he?
No.
He never visits, not since Roberts.
Well, that explains a
Tell
lot.
Darling it wasn't my fault. I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around you.
A prison. A cold, empty prison.
No, that'd be pretty accurate.
What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
18.
What day is it today?
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
Fair
You
point.
find a rabbit in the woods. It is breathing, but not moving. You cannot see any blood. What do you do?
Believe it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
What
One
day
of
is
the
it
points
today?
probably sleeping, so leave it
Ask
alone.
people questions that can't be answered. Is this what gets you up in the morning? What you dreamed of doing as a scared, stupid little girl?
Can you describe a dog to me?
In Ordinary, we had a friend. Nosebleed Neil. And when it all went crazy, you know what I mean. Nosebleed Neil turned into a dog. Or something like it, though.
What day is it tomorrow?
Good response.
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar! How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey! Are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you send your bitch because you're too scared of me? Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here. I need...
I wonder if he killed her too. I mean, she was really antagonizing him. I'm not sure why, I mean, was the point to get him aggravated, and the reference to Robert there would be the Robert that he killed clearly by accident from what he thinks and is saying. Interesting, we've got the cinder block type wall there. Picture of Trench, and I'm gonna guess that's former director Northmore, Trench's predecessor? I don't know, it's not Darling, so I'm just taking a wild guess. Alright, but let's, oh, we have a thing to read. Let's read that first. Yep, listen to that.
evaluation of...
Ordinary AWE Stage 2. Ordinary AWE Stage 2, Sled Hill Cave Witness Testimonies. After what happened at school to Mrs. Chester, we started spying on Tom and saw where they took the projector. Dylan Faden interview in 2002. Tom and his troglodytes were using the Sled Hill Cave as their headquarters. That's where the projector was. They'd been using the temple slide, we called it that, but really it was a broken concrete thing like a warehouse or a bomb shelter or something very dark. The not mother lived there with her babies, children, I don't know. She was feeding Tom and the others her milk. They were changing into little monsters. We called them dung monkeys. Jesse Faden, therapy session in 2010. Extrapolated information, unconfirmed existence of additional slide designation temple. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity designation not mother. Interesting. More and more. Let's cleanse the control point. And that is another control point cleansed. Cool. That is always a good time to wrap an episode after cleansing a control point and beating some enemies and all that good stuff, which we have done. So that is a wrap for episode 36. We found out a whole lot more about the ordinary AWE, Altered World event, if you don't know what AWE means, although if you just watched this episode still don't know what AWE means, well, you probably should. Watch it again. Watch as many times as you like to understand the information. Rewatch the whole playlist for that matter. No, I'm joking. Well, I'm not, but I am. So, but yeah. Found out a whole lot about the ordinary AWE. I'm not going to try and recap it all because it was already an information dump in this episode. But in a very good and informative way, as I was talking about earlier in the episode. I like how they do it. So fair mix of audio, video, well, just audio only, audio, video, and stuff to read. So they didn't just give us a whole book to read. It was nice. So yeah, lots of information, and we will pick up here next time with episode 37 tomorrow. Unless, of course, today is Friday, then you gotta wait till Sunday. Sorry about that. But, you know, I need a day off from posting these, and Saturday streams go long. Speaking of, if you did like this video, do like and subscribe, please. If you didn't like it, I guess dislike it, but I hope you liked it. If you didn't, tell me why in the comments constructively. But yes, also click that notification icon, or that bell icon, that way you get notified anytime I post a new Let's Play video of Control currently. 6 episodes a week, like I said, every day but Saturday, and also go live 3 days a week, currently playing The Witcher 3 on live stream, having a lot of fun with that. I do that Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. Pacific. Also Saturdays 10:15 a.m. Pacific, so you know, that way everybody over the pond can tune in, because I have a lot of viewers that like to watch from there. But yeah, if you'd like to catch up on past episodes of Control, again, the link to that playlist is down in the description. If you would like to catch up on past live streams of The Witcher 3, a link to that playlist is also down in the description. A card will be popping up somewhere about now, also for that playlist. Also, if you're playing The Witcher 3 and struggling with some Gwent and knowing how to play, or watching it and don't know, there's a link to the tutorial for that video down in the description as well, so check that out. Hopefully it is it is illuminating for you. But anyway, again, that's a wrap for episode 36. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. And please do me a favor and have a great rest of your day, night, afternoon, evening, whatever it happens to be for you, wherever you happen to be, and whenever you happen to be watching this. Take care, stay safe and healthy out there. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Yogurt signing off.